Okay, folks, we're getting started here. Steve Lake with you. Emmy Lake on camera. We're not going to have Derek Jenkins with us tonight. The girls just tipped off. We had some internet issues. Tried using their home Wi-Fi here. That didn't work out, so we've switched over to a cellular hotspot, and we're going to stream their game that way. Hopefully this works a whole lot better that way. And here we go. The action is underway. Lady Eagles playing the Luther Lady Lions tonight. Luther knocking one down there. Bridges bringing the ball up against the press here. And that's a 10-second call. That's a rarity for these Eagles. There's a great interception by Aubrey Bridges. To Richards. Now Carmona. And she knocks down the two, down low. Number 12, Evelyn Carmona. Well, and the Luther Lions respond with the two of their own in the paint. Hussey inbounds to Richards. Now to Walker. Bridges. Back to Walker on the wing. Walker's going to drive it. Through the hands of a Luther Lion. It'll remain Eagle ball. Bridges had Richards open in the corner. Able to get it into Carmona there. Hussey going up strong. Getting the foul. Oh, they called that an offensive foul. Lady Eagles come out in their characteristic press formation here. It's looking like a classic 1-3-1 zone here that the Lady Eagles have set up. Oh, and a great little steal there by Evelyn Carmona. And it'll be Lady Eagle basketball. Now Mary Barton in the game. Hussey driving. Richards to Barton. Oh, Barton's going to get inside on him. And one. And one. Look at that. Look at that. Good job, Mary Barton. Barton in the corner. Oh, Luther Lions picking off a pass there. Harley Jones that was picked that off. And that's number 21, Savannah Nunley finishing in the paint there. Hussey out to Walker. Walker going to drive up on the far sideline. Hussey to Barton in the corner, finding Walker out on the wing. She's going to drive it. Loses the handle. Luther keeps it alive, and Hussey's going inside, gets fouled, so she'll be, that looks like maybe a floor foul. So that'll be Eagle ball out underneath the basket. They'll set up an inbounds play here. hopefully get something out of this. Just realized, folks, that my sound was very, very badly muted. Sorry about that. Hopefully this will be better. Richards out at the top here. Walker. Pardon me, that was Bridges, and that was Asia Richard in the corner shooting that shot. Unable to connect. It's 7-4 here. And I believe our scoreboard's updating on the stream, so that's good news. Hussey to inbounds the ball to Barton. Barton's going to dribble the ball up. It's a straight man-to-man press. Barton drawing the foul there, doing a great job dribbling the ball and keeping the handle and taking the foul. Hussey will inbounds here. 7-4, Eagles looking to even this score out a little bit with either a two or a 3. Hussey to Bridges. Walker in the corner for 3, no go. Almost gets her own rebound. And they're going to call a little foul on, I believe, Walker. Yep, that was on Walker. Oh, number 21 on the inside, Savannah Nunley. She's tough in there. Hussey to Asia Richard. Back to Hussey. Hussey to Barton. Barton across the line here. She finds Richard in the corner. And Richard hits the backboard with a pass. Had a great look at Bridges over there in the corner, though. Her eyes were focused on where her open player was, not necessarily looking at that basket. So good eye for the open player there. So a turnover here by the Luther Lady Lions is going to result in an Eagle basketball at the half court. Hussey to Bridges. Now Walker finds Richard in the corner. No open shot there, and they steal the ball from her. And there's Bridges stealing it back. Such an eye for the ball is young Miss Richard. Pardon me, yes, young Miss Bridges. She dribbles over and gets fouled here, so that's going to bring up Eagle inbounds. And Eagles with a 2-foul advantage here midway through the first quarter. 14 fouls by the Luther Lady Lions, and 2 team fouls on your Lady Eagles. Oh, and a pickoff there by the Luther Lady Lions. Unable to connect under the basket, and I think they're going to call a foul. No, they're not. That's going to be Eagle basketball. So that must have been, she must have stepped on the line, stepped out of bounds. So Bridges here, now back to Hussey. We've had Jaden Alexander checking the game here. So you've got Bridges and Hussey on the floor. Jaden Alexander, Walker, and Mary Barton. Walker knocks down that free throw. Make the score 5-9. Oh, nice. Lady Eagles able to catch a nice pass, pick off a nice pass there. Good steal. Bridges bringing the ball up hard, strong, and Luther tipped it out of bounds, so that's going to be Eagle basketball. So timeout Luther. Well, folks, Luther has a really tough team, really well coached here, as do us Watonga Eagle fans. This is a pretty evenly matched defensive game so far. Score here most of the way through the first quarter, just a 3-point margin between the two teams. So looks like this one's going to come down to hustle. Talent-wise, the two teams match up pretty well. Lady Eagles playing for the championship in this tournament tonight. Walker into Bridges. Bridges looks to fire but did not take the shot. Now she's going to drive. Oh, she had a great find right behind her, just couldn't quite connect on the pass. Had Walker out there on the wing, wide open, ready to take a three. Well, that's what can happen with that 1-3-1 zone, folks. It can leave the baseline a little bit open and exposed sometimes, and the Luther Lady Lions able to take advantage of that. Hussey bringing the ball up here, gets it to Bridges. Bridges gets across the half line. She pops it to Barton. Oh, look at that. So Bridges' shot, and it doesn't find any iron or any glass, but Jaden Alexander grabs that rebound, goes straight back up, gets fouled in the process, and knocks it down for an and one. Bring her score 8-11 with an opportunity to make it 9. She doesn't connect on the free throw, so it'll remain 9-11 or 8-11, 3-point margin. Luther brings the ball up. Alexander with a reaching foul there. Luther find in the corner there, unable to connect. Alexander with the good rebound. Bridges out to Hussey, brings it across the half line. She had Mary Barton open down low, but too much traffic between her and here and there. Walker dribbling in and knocking down the little two. Great little 7-foot jumper there. Oh, and the Lions lose the handle. Complete overthrow on the pass there, goes out of bounds. Eagle basketball, 1-point game. We got 1:04 left in the first quarter here. Eagles almost in the bonus here. They've got there's six fouls been called on Luther to only 3 on Watonga. So one more foul, and oh, Barton unable to hang on to that pass, a little too hot for her, and bounces out of bounds. Watonga faithfuls traveled pretty well here tonight. We outnumber the Luther Lady Lions fans probably, I'd say, at 2-1, maybe 3-1. Yep. Luther steps out of bounds. Eagle basketball. Richard unable to connect there on the 3, but she does get. Eagles are able to get the ball back with a steal. And out of bounds. That'll remain Luther basketballs, according to the ref. Eagle fans are not in agreement, and the refs are going to conference on it. And they're going to call it Eagle basketball. Folks on the stream, I know it may be a little bit spotty. Doing the best we can here on a cellular hotspot. The house Wi-Fi just was not strong enough. Not enough bandwidth to be able to get a signal out, so we had to start over. So Luther getting a steal there, going to stop and pop on a 3, knocking it down right at the buzzer as the first quarter ends. So that'll take the score to 14-10. It'll be a all right, I think that brings the stream back up. The backpack fell over that the hotspot was sitting on top of, and it got really good for a second as it tipped and tipped and tipped, and then when the hotspot fell off of it and hit the floor, your stream glitched out. So we've got a little bit of time left here, about 10 seconds before we start the second quarter. Luther Lady Lions in control here by 4 points, but it's been a very evenly matched talent-wise game. It appears to me that the Lady Eagles are deeper than the Luther Lady Lions, and so the fourth quarter may be very, very decisive in this game. Richard dribbling the ball, gets it to Walker, dumps it to Barton. She goes up for 2, gets a blocking foul. Number 21, so that's Savannah Nunley. She's the big scorer that they've had inside the paint there. So they'll be looking to get some more of those the Lady Eagles will be looking to get some more of those kind of fouls against her and maybe get her in foul trouble. But that puts the Lady Eagles solidly into the bonus with 7 fouls on Luther's side and only 3 on our side. Barton knocks down her first free throw there to bring the score to within 3, 14-11. And Barton knocks her second one down. Good job, Mary. Exactly what your team needed when they needed it. 12-14. Luther fires a long 3 from the corner, and that bounces off the fingertips of Asia Richard and out of bounds, so it'll remain Luther ball. They'll inbounds here into their own basket. Oh, there comes that good-looking trap, and it causes a confusion and a turnover. Good job, girls. That's what the 1-3-1 is supposed to do. They call that offensive on Mary Barton. And Mary, if you listen to this later, don't worry about that. That's your style to go up strong, and that's what we want to see. All your fans out here in Eagle Land love to watch how you play, so don't change how you play just because of a few of those offensive fouls. It wouldn't be a Lady Eagle basketball game without Mary Burton getting a charge here once in a while. One 1-3-1 defense again. See if it can generate another turnover this time. Bridges looking like she got all ball. She feels like she got all ball, but I think the ref saw a little something more. That'll send Luther to the line for 2. Oh, they didn't connect on the first one. Walker checks back into the game for Barton. Oh, they missed both of them. So Aubrey Bridges, excellent foul there, as it turns out, underneath the basket. That was a point-blank layup style shot, and Aubrey able to convert that to an Eagle possession by just one little foul. Hussey to bring the ball up here, going to cross the half line. Oh, and that generates a turnover. And another turnover here by the Luther Lady Lions. Eagle ball. Wow, a great spin move by Aubrey Bridges right there to save the possession. Asia Richard unable to connect from the corner, now passing to Bridges, who doesn't make the layup. She gets her own rebound, goes back up, does not make that one. Oh, we have a timeout called once Luther got a hold of that ball on the floor there. The coach called timeout. So that'll be Luther basketball. Well, folks, I'm trying to make this hotspot get good signal. It kind of fades in and out a little bit. I feel a little bit like back in the day when I would have to adjust the rabbit ears on the back of the TV to try to get better signal. Touch the TV and hold the right number of fingers up and 1 foot off the ground here. Luther Lady Lions bringing the ball up here. The Eagles thinking that was a travel, but they do get the rebound after the missed shot. Bridges with the ball now, bringing it up, cross half court. Tough defense here that the Lady Lions are playing. Bridges able to, well, we had a, that didn't seem that bad. Bridges able to block the shot of the Lady Luther Lion that was bringing the ball up the paint, and a little bit of extracurricular there, got her a technical. But it's not a shooting foul, and he didn't actually give the T signal, but he did blow his whistle when he saw what was happening. May have just been a warning, I don't know. So I think that foul by Bridges will put Luther into the bonus, so they'll be shooting 1-on-1 here. Now we'll have Barton coming in for Bridges. That's 3 on Aubrey. So Coach Campo can't afford to have Miss Bridges in any further foul trouble. She's going to need her in the second half. And Luther knocks down both of their free throws to bring it to 16-12, a 4-point margin. And that's going to end up being a turnover on the Eagles. It'll be Luther basketball. So the Eagles haven't met up with too many presses that gave them much trouble this year. The Lady Eagles haven't met up with too many presses like that. This one's given them a little bit of trouble. Confident they'll get that figured out, and the turnovers will turn into under the basket buckets. So Jaden Alexander with a foul there as the Lady Lions get an offensive rebound under the basket. Knocks down the first one, 17-12. That's foul number 2 on Jaden Alexander. Walker to Barton. Now Richard in the corner. This has got to go. Yeah, there we go. 15-17 two-point ball game. 5:08 left here in the second. And Luther shooting an air ball there. Richard coming up with the rebound. Now dribbling the ball up. Loses the handle. Oh, a little bit of a foul there on Luther. So that'll be Richard shooting 1 and 1. She knocks down the first one. Good job, Miss Asia Richard. Timeout, Luther. So Richard with an opportunity to tie the game when she comes back out on the court when the Lady Eagles come back out. That'll be exciting. We'll hear I bet some fan noise when that happens, if that happens. Well, folks, I'm going to try one more spot for the backpack to sit and the hot spot to rest, and we'll see if that makes it a little bit higher in the air, maybe a little bit better. Yeah, it looks like it might have. Oh, some tough defense here. Lady Eagles getting after it. So that 1-3-1, all that pressure out on the wing and up top is causing some passes that I'm confident our Lady Eagles are going to start picking off in the middle there. So now Barton to Walker, Walker to Richard, Richard to Hussey. Hussey drives the baseline. Oh, gets fouled in the middle there. She'll go to the line. So the foul count here, 10 on Luther, 8 on the Lady Eagles. That, I think, brings the Lady Eagles into the double bonus. This will be shooting 2. 4:15 left here in the second. Hussey unable to connect on the first. And unable to connect on the second. So we remain tied 17-17, 4-12, 10 now left in the second quarter here. Oh, and Walker poking one out, but unable to get a hold of it. It just rolled out of bounds. It'll remain Luther basketball. They inbounds it. Walker meets him at the top. And number 40 knocks down a tray. That's Addison Harris. Well, we need to knock down a tray of our own. Richard with the ball at the top. Hands off to Hussey. Pardon me, Walker. Oh, Walker has her pass partially blocked. Great pass there by Luther, but did no good. They were unable to hang on to it, and Lady Eagles got a hold of it, but they were unable to hang on to it. It rolled out of bounds, and it'll be Luther basketball. Luther to inbounds under their own basket here. Unable to get anything short, which is what they were looking for. They did get somewhat of an open three in the corner. That's going to be a floor foul on, I believe, Mary Barton. Yep, that's what they call the floor foul on Mary. That's 2 on her. So Evelyn Carmona going to check in for Jaden Alexander here. Barton's going to remain in the game, as is Hussey and Walker and Richard. So Luther able to knock down both of theirs to bring the score 22-17. No, that was the first of the two. So, pardon me. So that's 21-17, 4-point game. And the second, now a 5-point game, 22-17. 3:29 left here in the first. Second. 3:29 left in the first half. Second quarter. I think our score has gotten a little bit behind. I will go make an attempt at an update. Lady Eagles able to connect there on a 2. Excellent work. Oh, Mary had a steal in her sights. Luther able to knock down their own 2 to keep the 5-point margin. Trying to update your score here, folks. There we go. That should have it correct. 2:45 left here in the first half. Luther finding no part of the goal on that one and getting a steal, though. Good defense by Mary Barton. It's just they had an advantage on her 2-on-1 there that's hard to overcome. So Luther picking up another deuce there to bring the score 29-19, a 10-point margin. And the Lady Eagles able to pick up a deuce. 21-29. Timeout, Coach Campo. Well, the Lady Lutheran Lions have gone on a little bit of a run there, folks, and widened their margin to 8. Lady Eagles looking to slim that back down and take the lead here before the first half ends, I'm sure. Been a hard-fought first half so far. One of the troubling things is Aubrey Bridges is in a bit of foul trouble. She's got 3, so she's on the bench for the rest of the first half, most likely. She's out there coaching her. Aubrey Bridges out there coaching her team. She's a heck of a leader for this team of Lady Eagles, and she wants to win this as much as anybody. So she's giving advice and talking her team up. Luther inbounds, bring the ball up. The Eagles pick them up immediately in the press. Oh, and a kicked ball there by Hussey. But a good find. She got in front of that, was able to disrupt the pass, which is also very good. Good hustle. Inbounds by Luther. Pass underneath. Unable to hang on to it. Off their fingertips, and it'll be Lady Eagle basketball. Hussey to inbounds. She gets it to Richard, who gets it to Walker running up the middle. And there is Mary Barton underneath the basket, and she's able to connect for the 2. Great little layup there for Mary. Carmona bumping the girl there underneath the basket as she was trying to shoot a layup. Likely a good foul, even if she does knock down her free throws. Want to make her earn them at that stripe. If you don't have the foul, if you have the foul to give, that's a good foul to take. And Luther able to knock down the first of their 2 free throws. Carmona coming out of the game, and Shelby Miller checking in. So now on the court we've got Hussey, Landry Hussey, Shelby Miller, Mary Barton, Natalie Walker, and Asia Richard. And Luther connects on the second of the 2 free throws, bring the score 31-23. Walker picks up her dribble, passes off to Hussey, who's going to dribble it up the court. Getting close to a 10 here. She's going to have to get this across or call a timeout. And there's a steal. Luther gets the ball, knocks down the 2. 10-point ball game. So this press giving the Lady Eagles more trouble than we thought that it would. Normally they're very good against the press. But these Lady Lions are hustling, playing this. Oh, there's a good find underneath the basket. Shelby Miller for 2. So that's the way to break a press, folks. Pass, pass, pass until you have the ball underneath the basket. And a long pass intercepted there by Shelby Miller, and the Eagles have the ball back again. Oh, and Asia Richard traveled. Daggone it. (25-35), 10-point ball game. Luther taking a long 3 there. Unable to connect, and ref says it was out on Natalie Walker, so it'll remain Luther basketball. There's a ball off a foot. Should have been Lady Eagle basketball, but they got the steal anyway. Natalie Walker, what a great layup. Tough fought layup there. Wow, way to finish. Luther going to take a 3. Unable to connect. And Hussey with the rebound. She's going to push the ball, gives it to Richard, who gets a great little left-handed layup. Way to use your left hand, young lady. Oh, man, and that's the end of the first half, 35-29. Eagles able to fight back to within 6. And I need to go update the score. So it's a 6-point game here at the half. Lady Eagles, Lady Luther Lions both going to head into the locker rooms to talk this over. We've got about 8 minutes worth of halftime here, and then we'll be back at the action. Folks, I'll check back in with you in just a little bit. Flip the camera over here for just a second. Okay. All right, folks. Well, it's been a tough fought first half here. It's a 6-point ball game. Like I said, we're going to take a break for a few minutes here. Steve Lake and Emmy Lake bringing you the game tonight. We're shorthanded. We don't have our buddy Derek Jenkins with us. He was unable to be here with us tonight. And so we're doing what we can just to bring you some Eagle basketball. Lady Eagles doing really good here. It's a well-matched game. And like I said, I don't see the Luther Lady Lions subbing as quite as deeply as the Lady Eagles are able to, and so I think what that means is the fourth quarter is going to be extremely important in this game. If the Lady Eagles are able to hang on, keep the score good and close all the way through until they get there, this could end up being an exciting fourth quarter. So stay with us, folks. WatongaEagles.tv. Be back with you in just a few. All right, friends, coming back at you. Lady Eagle basketball. It's going to be Lady Luther Lions with the ball to start with. Second half, here we go. Got to talk to Coach Cole just a minute ago for a few seconds there about what the Eagles are going to be facing here right after this game. Sounds like it's a tough matchup with the Minko Bulldogs. Going to be fun to watch. Luther inbounds the ball here to get our second half started. Hussey picks them up right at the top of the key. They swing the ball to the left side. Now back to the right. They get the ball underneath for a little layup and able to connect there to take their score to 37-29. Oh, good cut there by Walker, recognizing that might not connect. Walker up high. Now Bridges. Walker on the wing. Bridges in the corner. She picked up her dribble. She's going to have to get rid of it. Asia Richard up top. Now Carmona. Hussey. Walker. Dribbling in the paint. She's going to pick up a little too. Good job there. 31-37. 6-point ball game. Luther brings the ball up. No real pressure by the Lady Eagles there, but they do get a hold of the ball underneath the basket off of a bad pass by Luther. Hussey unable to connect on the layup. Luther with the ball back. They're going to bring it up. Lady Eagles get back on defense. Luther fires a long three, unable to connect. They pass it back out, take another shot at it, and they get it this time. 40-31. Bridges to Hussey. Hussey back out to Bridges, and Bridges fires from the corner. Boom! Knocks down the tray. Just what the Eagles needed. Long three by Luther. Walker with a great rebound. Good block out and a great rebound. She leads Bridges with the pass there just a little bit. Bridges, great find down low. Oh, unable to get it to Carmona. Carmona was going to have a nice little easy jumper right there. All right, Jaden Alexander coming in for Carmona. So on the court now is Aubrey Bridges, Landry Hussey, Jaden Alexander, Asia Richard, and Natalie Walker. Bridges to inbounds. She gets it to Hussey. And Luther's able to grab the ball and tie it up. That's going to remain Eagle basketball. Underneath their own basket here. Bridges. Richard looking to shoot. She shoots a little jumper. Unable to connect, but Bridges with a great rebound. Looks to shoot the three, and a steal by Luther. Good foul there by Hussey, preventing the easy layup. She'll make her go to the line and earn those two. That's two on Hussey. 2 fouls on Hussey. There you go. That's why you fouled that foul. So Mary Barton's going to check in for Landry Hussey. 5:02 left in the third here. 6-point margin. And Luther unable to connect on the second of those two, so great foul by Hussey. Oh, look at that, and one! Look at that! Your Eagle fans are on their feet. Natalie Walker able to knock down the great little layup there, even though she got a lot of contact. Walker with a chance to turn this into a 3-point game, and she does. 37-40. Luther leads at the moment. Lady Eagles going to move up on full court pressure here. 3/4 court pressure, pardon me. And Luther able to get behind the defense, find an easy layup to move the margin back to 5. Bridges bring the ball up. Barton, Walker. Walker, the skip pass to Richard. Richard connects on the 3. 2-point margin, 40-42. We've got Walker with a mismatch down here. They've got her outnumbered 2-1. They were able to get the ball down there and get an easy layup. So your score 44-40. Luther leads. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Barton picking up the foul. I think that's 3 on her. We'll see when they flash it up on the scoreboard in just a second. Yep, that's 3 on Mary Barton. Luther knocks down the first of their 2 free throws. And they knock down the second. Move the margin back to 6 points. Richard to Bridges. Bridges brings the ball across the half line. Barton now with the ball, dribbling, penetrating, and they knock it out of her hands. That will remain Eagle basketball. We've got Jaden Alexander in the game now. I missed her checking in. So they're going to call a blocking foul on Luther there. Lady Eagles to have the ball under their own basket. Bridges to throw it in. She finds Walker up the middle, but they're able to pick the ball off in the middle of the pass and knock down the easy layup. 6-point margin here. Bridges with a nice move, but unable to finish on the layup, and Luther with the rebound. They're going to bring the ball up. Luther to fire the big 3, and they connect. 9-point margin. 2:45 left in the third here. So Richard to bring the ball up. Good screen there by Alexander. The screen and go. Good play there. Alexander able to get an open look at the bucket, and they had to foul her to keep her from making a layup. Alexander doesn't connect on the first. See how she does on the second one here. And not able to connect on the second one, and Luther with the rebound. They'll bring the ball up. Eagles get back on defense. Good rebound there by Asia Richard. She gets the ball to Aubrey Bridges. Brings it up across the half line. Now to Barton. Barton hands it back off to Bridges. Got Walker wide open in the corner. Just need to find her.
Hey, Emmy, would you aim it down a little bit? I think it's moving on you. Might tighten that lock down a little better. A little more.
Barton with the ball. I think they called a foul there on Luther. Number 32, Haley Coleman. And Richard down here in the corner. Now Bridges on the wing. She's going to burn her defender and head in for a little jumper. Unable to connect. That's a foul on Luther. It'll remain Eagle basketball. 1:35 left in the third here. It's a 9-point margin. So we had a kicked ball there, so it'll remain Lady Eagle basketball. Asia Richard from the corner on nicely connects on a three. Eagles get back fast. Luther trying to drive the baseline. Mary Barton cut him off there. Barton with the rebound. Good job. Going to dribble the ball up. And Bridges drives the paint, but unable to connect on the little jumper. Richard giving that Luther player some fits with some defensive action there. Timeout, Luther. 49.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's 49-43, a 6-point advantage by Luther. Lady Eagles playing hard, staying in there. Like I said, folks, this could come down to a fourth quarter battle. Eagle cheerleaders there, bringing the noise, getting the fans up on their feet. Eagles with a outstanding cheer squad. We've been doing acrobatics, aerobatics, however you say that, and lots of things that we haven't seen in a long time. So it's been really fun to watch our squad. Shout out to Ms. Coney and Mrs. Kennedy for coaching those girls up so well. Here we go. We're going to have Bridges, Barton, Walker, Shelby Miller, and Asia Richard on the court to restart play after the timeout. And that's going to be off the Lady Eagles, so it'll remain Luther basketball. Luther inbounds the ball. Their point guard number 1, who is running the show for this Lady Lion offense. Luther trying to play keep away so they can get down to the last shot, but they went ahead and took a three that they missed on. Great find here by Aubrey Bridges. She finds Shelby Miller right into the basket. Eagles able to connect for a 2. They bring the margin to within 4. Walker meets their point guard right at the top. They find big number 21 underneath the basket, and Mary Barton fouls her. That'll be 4 on Mary. So we'll see how good of a free throw shooter number 21 is. Apparently pretty good. She knocks down the first. Score 50-45, 5-point game. Mary's going to come out. She's got 4. And 21 able to knock down the second of her free throws. Aubrey Bridges tries to take a three-quarter court shot to end the third quarter and able to connect there. The score's going to be set for the end of the third quarter at 51-45. Eagles just down by 6, so this is easily overcomable. Well, I say easily, and I'm not the one down there on the court having to run my little tail off to try to get steals and knock down buckets. These Lady Eagles are the ones that are going to have to do that part. But this is certainly within their grasp. They've shown the ability to have a great fourth quarter so far this season. Their conditioning is great, and so we expect that they'll be able to continue the hustle. We haven't seen, like I said, too much substituting by Luther. They really have, I think, 6 players that they play. So that means that if the Lady Eagles can get them in a running situation here in the fourth quarter, they may be able to get on a little scoring run. The Lady Eagles really haven't had one of those 9-0, 8-0, 11-0 scoring runs like you see in basketball sometimes. So they're due. They are due. And if they were to go on one of those, that would put them squarely ahead. So this is going to be Luther basketball to start the fourth quarter. 8 minutes of basketball left in this game, folks. Lady Eagles with an advantage on the foul column. The Luther Lady Lions again have shown they knocked down a big 3 there, so that moves it to an 9-point ball game. Well, they're going to call a travel on Hussey there. Well, like I said, the Lady Eagles with only 3 fouls team-wise. Luther with 6, so 1 foul away from putting the Lady Eagles in the bonus. Oh, they find a big forward underneath the basket there. Coach Campo calls a timeout. She wants to talk that over. It's an 11-point margin. I think that's the biggest margin of the game. And Coach Campo, Coach Fuchs are gonna talk to these young ladies and try to get this game under control. You're going to want to stick with us here at WatongaEagles.tv, folks. Right after this game, we're going to bring you the boys' game. They're going to play the Minco Bulldogs. Heard from Coach Cole that the Minco Bulldogs came back from a 15-point deficit last night to win their game and come meet the Watonga Eagles in this championship matchup. But for now, our Lady Eagles are trying to get them some hardware to take home. Hussey to inbounds to Bridges. Bridges to bring the ball up. Across the half line. Gets down low. Hussey to dribble in the paint. Nothing doing. And I'm not sure what he's going to call, whether a travel or a foul. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the Eagles. 32. No, 23. That's on Asia Richard. Got Asia Richard, Natalie Walker, Aubrey Bridges, Shelby Miller, and Landry Hussey in the game here for your Eagle squad. Oh, good switch off there. Good defense by the Lady Eagles, and Miller with a big rebound underneath the basket. Way to block out, young lady. Walker looking for her opportunity. So that's tipped out of bounds by number 32 on Luther's team, Haley Coleman. The Eagle basketball. Bridges, oh, right up the lane. Look at that. Finds Miller. They were able to block her shot. Just basically blindsided her. She didn't see the girl streaking through the lane to get that defense in place. Richard in the corner. Walker up top. Hussey with a three. Oh, knocks that right down. 48-56. Lady Eagles trim that margin to 8. So Lutheran able to connect on the jumper there, and the Eagles with the Lady Eagles with the ball back. Hussey in the corner. Now Walker, top of the key, hands off to Bridges. Passes it back to Walker. Hands off to Bridges. Bridges going to drive a little bit. Oh, she finds Miller down low. Walker from the corner. They partially blocked that shot. Lady Eagles with, they're going to get the layup there, so that's going to take it back to a 10-point ball game. Richard driving up the middle. Dumps off to Walker. Unable to connect on the three. 5:25 left here in the fourth. 10-point ball game. So the Lady Eagles trying hard, folks. Not giving up here at all. Got a lot of time left in this ball game. They're still pushing hard. They want to win this thing. And they do still have a great shot at it. Hussey unable to connect on the short jumper there. Number 1, Halen Browning is their ball handler for Luther. There's a offensive foul by the Luther Lady Lions. So she really just shouldered right into Asia Richard, and Richard not taking it, and ref noticed it and called that offensive foul. So great job, Asia Richard, right there. We need some help getting the ball in here. We've got a man-to-man pressure coming. Hussey, Bridges, Richard, Walker, and Miller all in the game. The Eagles get the ball in. They're bringing it up. Good look there by Bridges, but unable to connect. Oh, Luther unable to connect on their open layup. Or their fast break layup. It wasn't exactly open. And they connect on this one. So that'll take it to a 12-point advantage. 4:33 left here in the fourth. A great find by Bridges. Richard in the corner. Does not connect. And that'll be Luther basketball. It just doesn't feel like the Lady Eagles are having their best game tonight. I think they're gonna be a little disappointed with how this has gone. Not that they're not hustling, It's just sometimes in basketball, you don't have everything go the way you want, and even though you hustle, the things that you need to have happen don't. Some of that has to do with, the opponent does get a vote on how your night goes. But the Lady Eagles playing a great game tonight, nonetheless. They're going to call a travel there, and it'll go back to Luther. 4 minutes even left here in the fourth, 60-48, 12-point game. Eagles bringing some man pressure here. And that's a tie ball. It's going to remain Luther basketball. Luther inbounds it, and they're going to try to keep it for a little bit, I bet. Burn a little bit of clock. Nope, they're going to shoot a layup and not get it. Miller gets the rebound. She hands off to Bridges. Bridges finds Richard in the corner and unable to connect on the three. Oh, that's an and one for Luther. See who they call this foul on. I think he said 2-3. Nope, 3-3. That's on Shelby Miller. So Miller with 2 fouls. I think we could see that coming. Point guards don't usually miss free throws all that much. So that takes it to a 15-point margin. Lady Eagles needing points now. At this point in the game, they need the points. Bridges unable to connect, and Luther trying to get a fast break on them. They did not lose the ball. They were able to hang on to that, which is a little bit surprising. That was a tough go there. Bridges to toe the line here. Shoot a couple. Oh, 1 and 1. At least I think he was only holding up one finger. Yep, 1 and 1. Bridges knocks down the first. Good job. 49-63. 2:41 left here in the fourth. Sometimes you just need a spark. Just get a point or two on the board and it helps. So Bridges able to knock down both of their badly needed free throws. Good defense here. Good tough dribble defense. And the Eagles able to disrupt that play. And I think they're going to call that Eagle basketball. That's what the first ref indicated. And it doesn't look like there's... Nope, now they've reversed that. And it's going to be Luther ball. So that was a play away from the ball, and it looks like an offensive foul on Luther. They fouled Hussey, or at least Hussey went to the floor. Everybody headed down to this end thinking it was going to be a shooting foul, but remember, folks, an offensive foul can never generate a free throw attempt for the defense. We now got Briah Holdridge in the game. She just fired that three. Bridges with a good rebound there. Luther knocked it out, so it's going to remain Watonga basketball. 2:03 left here in the fourth with a 13-point deficit to overcome by the Lady Eagles. Bridges knocked out by Luther. That'll remain Lady Eagle basketball. Hussey to Bridges on the inbounds. Bridges back to Hussey on the right wing. Brian Holdridge in the corner. No go. And rebound Luther. Steal here. Oh, no, not quite. I thought we were going to have a steal. So Brian Holdridge doing a great job getting her body in position to make that girl change her shot up, so she was unable to connect on the layup. Going to have to go earn those at the free throw line. Good position, Brian. Yep, so there you go, Brian. That's why you make that foul. That's why you commit that foul. She missed that free throw. She for sure would have hit that layup, or at least you got to assume that she would have. So that's in effect a blocked shot, as it were. Half of one so far. We got timeout here. .13 lead, 13-point advantage by the Luther Lady Lions. Eagles looking to put some points on the board, get something going here, cut that margin down, get in the lead and win this thing. Come on, girls. Here we go, action to get started again. We've got 1:38 left here in the fourth. Time's getting short. Lady Eagles going to have to really pour on the points if they're going to get back ahead, if they're going to get ahead in this game. And Luther misses the second of their two free throws. So that foul by Brian Holdridge, very, very good foul. Hussey unable to connect under the basket. Jaden Alexander got that rebound. She was unable to connect on the short jumper. And then we had a tie ball as the players fell to the ground. So it'll be Watonga basketball. Mary Barton catching the pass in the paint, going up for the two, getting the foul. She'll go to the line. And Mary Barton connecting on the first of her two free throws. Good job. Trimming that margin a little bit. 1:25 left in the fourth. And she knocks down her second. Good job. 63-52. 11-point margin. Bridges pushing the defense. Trying to force the pass. Trap up high. That's the pass we're looking for. And there. Oh, I thought we had the steal. Barton with a heck of a save right back into Bridges' hands. She finds Walker underneath, and she knocks down the two. 9-point ball game, 63-54. Minute, 59 seconds left here. Not 1:59, but only now 55 seconds left. Not sure what that call was, whether he blew that ball dead. He didn't call a foul, because it would have been a one-on-one situation, or a bonus situation. So Luther able to dribble down and get a quick little layup there to bring the lead back to 11. Barton dribbling, finds Walker on the wing. She's unable to connect from 3, so 30 seconds left here. That's going to be a turnover and Eagle basketball. Bridges fires the 3. She connects. 57-65 with 19 seconds left. So an 8-point ball game here, 19 seconds. And folks, it's been done before. Don't leave us yet. You never know. I want to invite everybody to, right after this game comes to its conclusion, remember we'll end the stream and we'll start the boys game afresh. All you'll have to do is there on your WatongaEagles.tv website, go and click off of the girls feed, and that'll come to a stop for you automatically. Then go find the boys game. Should be right on top and as soon as we go live. So click on that, and we'll be right back at you here with the boys game following this girls championship run. So Luther to have the ball here on the inbounds. They get it in. Bridges gets the foul. Number 1 will go to the line. That's their point guard that shoots so well. So I believe that is 4 on Aubrey Bridges. 18 seconds left here in the 4th. She knocks down the first of her 2. First of her 1 and 1. They need to shoot. Lady Eagles need to shoot the ball. Time's running out here. You got 8 seconds. 7, 5, 2, and that's going to be the ball game. So our Lady Eagles fall to the Luther Lady Lions here in the championship matchup of this Minco tournament. So they're going to walk away with 2nd place in the tourney, and Luther's going to walk away with the championship trophy. Great job to our Lady Eagles tonight and our coaching staff, coaches Campo and Fuchsa. So we've saw some great basketball tonight. The Lady Eagles didn't look quite as sharp as they normally do from the 3-point arc, and that has something to do with the defense that they were faced with, I'm sure. But folks, they fought a great game and they did really great. I'm going to let you listen to the championship presentation here.
Nachos or something, sure. Chili nachos if they got them.
All right, folks, that's the championship presentation of the hardware. I'm sure there's going to be some picture time here. There comes your Watonga Eagles on the court. All right, so here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to shut down the feed. It's going to go blank on you. And what you'll need to do is go click on the other game on WatongaEagles.tv. Click on the boys game, and we'll come right back at you live with that game here in just a moment. WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.